What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ashili Sports. And today episode of This Is Not True, we're going to be looking at Thomas Tuchel position on how the players are performing. If you take a look at his press conference yesterday, you could understand what is really happening within the players, the club sales, and then the taking over and everything. Arsenal, any striker that is available, they are going for it. So why are they doing this? Stay tuned, guys, and we could be also looking at some transfer windows coming on your way. But hey, today is all about Chelsea, Arsenal. This is not true. If you are new, subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Turn on your notification bell and hit the like button as well. Chelsea recently performance has been very poor. Looking at the league table currently, 1 point above Arsenal, and if they bottle in another match, Arsenal could just be getting to the third place. Even though they are going to play their London rivals Thursday tomorrow, and hey, it's going to be absolutely massive game, and either team could just be winning. And Chelsea today is going to play against Leeds United. The Whites are determined to go out of the relegation zone as they find themselves over there. So it's not going to be an easy match. It's going to be like a cup game, like Thomas Tuchel described it. But what I don't understand is Thomas Tuchel making excuses. There are a lot of excuses for sure, and all of them, most of them are really true. But how long is it gonna be? Because I like Thomas Tuchel. I like his press conference. I simply call him a communicator. But this time around, I disagree with what he's saying. Totally disagree. Players are not performing because they are not performing. They are out of form. Absolutely, most of them, because he can come out with his best selection, and at the end of the day, Chelsea will be bottling, if not draw by lose, But yeah, the whole of the season league games, probably Chelsea are able to win about 19 games, draw 10, and also lost 6 in total of the league game. But it's not looking good for them in the league table, and this poor performance, Thomas Tuchel is getting there, and he is explaining that he's telling the public that the sales of the club actually hurt the players than any other person, and he could understand them. They are not getting the results because of the sales of the club, and most of them do not understand, do not know their future, because there was no contact, there was no talking or maybe renewal of contract, there was no any other thing going on, and it's actually affected the players, and that is the reason why they are not performing. And I stand here to be corrected, but hey, I totally agree with Thomas Tuchel. I totally agree with him because I love him and I love the way he does this. But hey, I disagree in some way. Why do I disagree? Yes, Chelsea have been bottling it out in some, but what about the day Bowley was announced, the following day game that was on Saturday against Wolves? What really happened? Is it because of the sales of the club again? Because that alone should have motivated the players to go in there and get the win for Chelsea. Stamford Bridge once again, the players bottle it in, and that is exactly what we are complaining about, because at your home you can't even get points. We could agree to disagree, but hey, Thomas Tuchel, on this, I disagree with it. We are in control, and Chelsea is in control, because today they can't afford to bottle it out. Last season, the same period, Chelsea was finding it difficult, and it came to a point like last season, we are dwelling on other teams to win their games before we could qualify to top 4. And this season is like it looks like it's going to happen once again. Each time in the ending of the season, Chelsea find it very difficult to win games. Last season, we were fortunate. Tottenham were able to win against Leicester in the last games of the Premier League, and that made Chelsea book the 4th place. Today's game, if Chelsea are able to bottle it out once again, it means that they will be looking for someone to lose and someone to win before they could actually get into the league or they could actually get into the third position. So let's see how this is gonna happen, and let's see how things are really gonna work out for Chelsea today. And whatever be the case, we are going to enjoy it, and it's a beautiful game. And we all saw what City did to Leeds United. A lot of goals in, and Chelsea needs to also go in and do similar thing, because which means that they are not really doing quite well. But hey, Chelsea and City total different. Once we play through and left and right football, City are just concentrated on creating spaces for the uniqueness of their goals. But Chelsea, I don't know. But hey, a lot of fans have lost interest in the club these days. I probably understand, and you need to also know that the color blue is something that you cannot go away with. But hey, it is a bad moment. You stay on. In the good moment, you stay on. That is the spirit of Chelsea, and that is the spirit of the whole club. And Arsenal don't see any striker available. They will go and inquire. This season, Lacazette's contract will be ending, and I don't think they will renew his contract. Nketiah is buzzing for them, and probably they could decide to keep Nketiah, but they want another striker, and they are just looking around, even contacting midfielders in addition. Yes, they have inquired about Watkins, they have inquired about Raheem Sterling, and now Jesus. Jesus is the one just going on, and the midfielder probably they are linked with. Go watch my previous videos about Tielemans. Tielemans wants to play Champions League football if he's not renewing or if he's leaving Leicester City. And Arsenal are sniffing their nose into, because they know that they could probably win the Champions League spot this season. So let's see how this is going to work out. And Arteta is buzzing for sure. And I probably understand them. You can't blame them much. They are in hurry. The Arsenal is in hurry. The Gunners are in hurry to go in and make things available for themselves in the Champions League, because you can't remember the last time Arsenal played Champions League as well. That is what I can't just get in, and that is what I can't just understand. And someone needs to just go in and make it available for themselves. And Arsenal, last season, the same thing. People were talking a lot about them, because they were making some signings that didn't even make sense. Yes, as particularly the Tomiyasu deal. The Tomiyasu deal, a lot of people were talking about it. Even Sky Sports came out and said Tomiyasu wasn't a defender or even right back. But hey, later it makes sense. That is a sign of a good management, and they saw it in him, and they probably go to get it done for themselves. And guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being part of This Is Not True, and see you in the game between Chelsea and Leeds United. Watch along.